2 Samuel chapter 2. David is anointed as king over Judah. After this, David consulted Adonai. He asked, "Should I go up into any of the cities of Yehudah?" Adonai said to him, "Go up." David asked, "Where should I go up?" He said, "To Hebron." So David went up there with his two wives, Achinoam from Israel and Abigail the widow of Nabal from Carmel. David brought the men up with him, each with his household, and they lived in the cities of Hebron. Then the men of Yehudah came, and there they anointed David king over the house of Yehudah. They informed David that the men of Yavesh Gilead were the ones who had buried Saul. So David sent messengers to the men of Yavesh Gilead with this message: "May you be blessed by Adonai, because you showed this kindness to your lord, Saul, and buried him. Now may Adonai show kindness and truth to you, and I too will show you favor because you have done this. Be strong, and be brave. Saul your lord is dead, but the house of Yehudah have anointed me king over them. Ishbosheth is made king over Israel." Avner the son of Enah, commander of Shaul's army, had taken Ishbosheth the son of Shaul, brought him over to Machanaim, and made him king over Gilead, the Ashuri, Yisrael, Ephraim, Benjamin and all Israel. Ishbosheth the son of Shaul was 40 years old when he began to rule over Israel, and he ruled for 2 years. But the house of Yehudah followed David. David was king in Hebron over the house of Yehudah for 7 years and 6 months. David's victory over Ishbosheth. Avner the son of Enah and the servants of Ishbosheth the son of Shaul went out from Machanaim to Givon, while Joab the son of Truiah and David's servants also went out, and they met together by the pool at Givon. One group sat down on one side of the pool and the other on the other side. Avner said to Joab, "If it's all right with you, let's have the young men get up and fight it out between themselves while we watch." Joab said, "Yes, let them." So they got up and paired off, 12 for Benjamin and Ishbosheth the son of Shaul, and 12 of David's servants. Each one grabbed his partner by the head and drove his sword into his side, so that they fell down together. For this reason that place was named Helkat Hatzurim, Field of Blades. It is in Givon. The battle that day was very fierce. Avner and the men of Israel were beaten by David's servants. The 3 sons of Truiah were there: Joab, Avishai and Asahel. Asahel was as fleet-footed as a gazelle in an open field. Asahel chased Avner, going straight for him, veering neither right nor left. Avner looked behind him and asked, "Is that you, Asahel?" "Yes, it is," he answered. Avner said to him, "Turn off to your right or your left, catch one of the young men and take his armor." But Asahel wouldn't turn aside and kept following him. Avner said again to Asahel, "Turn aside and stop following me. Why should I kill you? If I did, how could I look your brother Joab in the eye?" But he still refused to turn aside. So Avner stabbed him in the groin with the back end of the spear, so that the shaft protruded behind him. He fell down and died on the spot. Everyone who came to the place where Asahel lay dead stopped there. Joab and Avishai continued in pursuit of Avner. The sun went down when they arrived at Amar Hill, across from Jeek along the Givon Desert Road. The people of Benjamin gathered themselves together into a phalanx behind Avner and stood on top of a hill. Then Avner called out to Joab, "Must the sword go on devouring forever?" Don't you know that in the end it can produce only bitterness? How long will it be, then, before you tell the people to quit pursuing their brothers?" Joab said, "As God lives, if you hadn't said something, there is no doubt that the people would have kept following their brothers all night long." Then Joab sounded the shofar, and with that the people halted. They stopped pursuing Israel, and they stopped fighting. Avner and his men went through the Arava all that night. They crossed the Jordan, went through all of Bitron and arrived at Machanaim. Joab returned from following Avner. When he brought the troops together for review, 19 of David's servants were missing, along with Asahel. But David's servants had killed 360 of Avner's men of Benjamin. They took Asahel and buried him in his father's tomb in Beit Lechem. Then Joab and his men marched all night, so that they reached Hebron at daybreak.